Okay, welcome everybody. Try and sneak in about an hour, maybe an hour and a half here tonight. Want to thank you all for swinging by and joining the epic game that is Control. Hey, Yum, good to see you, my friend. How's the game coming along? Hope it's going okay. All right. Sound okay? You guys hear it okay? All right. I always worry about it just in case. All right. Properties. Okay. Everything's cool. True Detective, hey, hey. Ship. Ryan, hey, hey.
It's ridiculous.
Love you too, brother.
Folks grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
All right.
Pope wants us to compile.
Welcome back.
Marshall knows something about Dylan.
Looks a little infested.
Is he here? Is he all right? HRA.
Wait a minute. Sound doesn't seem right. Headphones. Everything looks okay. Hold on. Let me just double check. Want to make sure we're... Oh, I see what's going on. That's kind of a big problem. Okay. That should fix it. Good thing I saw it.
First. They'll help save everyone, including
Wait, why?
Dylan. Once I find him.
Why is there no sound? Why isn't she talking?
Can you keep him safe?
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Something's not right. Let me just... Yeah, it's we got it in 1440p HDR. So if you got an HDR supported device, it'll come through. Oh, did you hear her, Neo Ace? I didn't hear her saying what she said. I saw the subtitles, but I didn't hear anything on my end. I'm just going back into it just in case. Hold on. Wow, you were hearing everything. Damn, that's crazy that you heard it, but I didn't. That's freaking wild. I heard this background sounds and music kinda, but not what Jesse was saying. And then I heard the other agents talking at the control point, but when she starts talking,
Marshall knows something about
Marshall
Dylan.
knows something about Dylan.
Is he here?
I
Is
don't
he
hear
all
this.
right?
Do you hear that?
HRAs first.
HRAs first.
They'll help save everyone,
Let's see.
including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you
keep
do
him
with me?
safe like you do with me. Do you guys hear that? Do you hear her saying that? You hear Jesse? That's crazy. How come I don't hear her? That's see what kind of weird shit's that? What kind of shit is that? I'll try to put it on speakers for a moment. Maybe that'll trigger it. Alright, so let me just read this here. Thresholds. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a blank frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a blank. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. There's a truth bomb. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. And that's exactly what's going on. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes blank in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Causes what? Anxiety, paranoia? Because of the connection. Massive truth bomb. Massive. Okay, Black Rock Processing. What's this? The power plant. Okay. I really hope I hear Jesse, because... Oh, shit. Go around here. Oh shit. Just looking here real quick. Oh, okay. Hey, Knack, good to see you, brother. Earth is a turd. Yes, it is. What am I missing? Atlas Chamber. Why can't we have telekinesis and shit? I want to be launching shit like this all over the place. Alright. There we go. Puzzles and I don't get along. Never have. Oh, gotta get another one. Alright, so we gotta take... Oh, got one down there somewhere. Gotta open that door, maybe try... Go grab one over here. Ah, here we go. That worked out. Open sesame. Uh-oh. Don't go to the light. Yeah, Philip K. Dick's speech in France is just incredible. That's one of my very, very early uploads with the translations removed. If you search the video tab and sort by oldest, you'll run across it. I would have loved to have met him.
We'd like to book a room. Hello? I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
All right, so so the chair's kind of slanted and pulled out. The radio's to the right. Plant's good. Radio to the right. Chair to the right. All right, so the chair's messed up. All right, so that should be good. Just want to make sure that the painting's okay. All right, should be good. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay. Right side of that. There we go. Got the key. There we go. I love the oldest house. And then the inverted black pyramid. Just like, how awesome is the aesthetic of this? And then boom. Oh, here you are. Alright, so now gotta go over here. Atlas chamber. Okay, we did that. I think it's a little risky, but I've done it before where I've flown over there. A little risky though. Yeah, True Detectives, Philip K. Dick's short stories are awesome too. 100%. Just incredible stuff. Alright, so we gotta go to the Atlas Chamber. Atlas Corridor. Oh, that's right, we can improve ourselves here. Okay, field training. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Sounds like they're taking your voice and putting it into AI. Not good. Not good. Poor fella. Field training registration test.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
I can't hear Jesse. I heard him, but I can't hear Jesse. That's freaking nuts. Just 1 minute. Alright, I think that should fix it.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. 45 seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Come on.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course complete.
I need to hit it harder to break that piercing illusion, of course. It's protecting itself.
This house is clean. Alright, so sector elevator, we gotta get to the Atlas chamber. Let me just double check this real quick. It's crazy, you guys. I mean, I heard her. Ah, here we go. I heard her very lightly when she said, "Oh, come on," when I screwed it up. Control room. No. We've already been here. Maintenance. I'm gonna go back over here. Oh, maybe I missed him. Yeah, I missed something. That's what happened. Okay, I'm stupid. Here we go. Atlas chamber. Oh. Let's look at this. Look at the freaking art.
Okay, we need to find a way to block that processing.
I don't hear her,
That's
man.
where Marshall said.
This is so freaking frustrating. Let me just check something. I'm sorry, guys. One sec. You know what? One sec. Let me hook up my... Oh, I think I know what it is. Let me try this. Hold on. I think I might have figured it out. One sec.
We'd find a prism.
You gonna talk, Jess? Of course she stops talking. Okay, so if it's not this, then I can switch to my Bluetooth headphones. Alright, the Atlas. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. 1 minute. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATL-03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a blank of the blank itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering the purpose. Refer to blank for blah 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 for full report. What we got up here? Oh. Uh-oh. Let's look here. Might be some videos for us to watch. Always gotta double check. Well, there's part of the astral realm right here. Not seeing anything there. Alright, I guess we gotta go up.
Glad to see you're still you.
Medic, what's the damage?
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
Oh yeah? But they're gonna have to be, because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind.
Alright, I'm sorry. Let me just switch to my Bluetooth headphones. There they are. Okay. Just be one moment, guys. This should solve the problem. Okay. Got that. Come on. There we go. All right.
Now do what you need to do.
Much better. These are...
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz.
Rupert Wells.
Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No, because it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here. Returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Speaking of mermaids, some of you may be familiar with this. There's this comedian who talked about, I think he had an experience in Africa or something like that. I want to say Africa, but he tells a very convincing story how he was by the shore at this resort or hotel or something, and I think it was like he saw a merman or something, and he swears up and down that that's what he saw, and that the people in the area that live there, including the hotel staff, were well aware of it and told him just to, don't talk about it too much because, and no one would admit it. Does anyone remember this? It's like, I think it's a comedian or somebody. Like, no one too well known, but I should try and find it. All right, so have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this hedge-run research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. Do you guys want to hear the mermaid video? I'll find it. I'll gladly put it up. I think it's probably about like 5 or 10 minutes long. That would kind of ruin the flow of the game, but I don't mind doing it if there's enough interest. Assuming I can find it. I figure it couldn't go through there. Oh, what do we got here? Anything? No worthless room. Something up here? That's a little suspicious. No. You want me to find it? Hold on.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
If I could find it quickly, I'll definitely play it on screen. Let me just... one moment. Please pause for this merman or mermaid break. Okay, I think I found it. I'm only going to play the audio. Well, I don't know if I'll get a copyright thing, but... See, I heard it, like, this guy, his name is... Okay, so the guy's name who experienced it is Tony Woods. And I heard the story on some other podcast before, and then he went on Rogan and shared it too. I'm trying to see if I could find the... okay, I'm just gonna play the audio, alright? I don't want to risk putting the video up there and dealing with any bullshit, so one moment. I got you. I got you guys. The video does make it better, though. Yeah, fuck it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, actually, it's kind of a good test to see how Rogan clips and copyright work. I've heard he's pretty good about it, but this is my channel after all, so... seem to... All right. Let me get this up here. Window capture. All right. Let's merman this shit up. You ready? All right. This is good. All right.
Oh, so that's why. That's why because somebody told me not to mention mermaids.
Don't mention mermaids?
I saw a mermaid.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
In Seychelles, Africa.
You saw an actual mermaid?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a swimming person.
Really?
Yeah. And
how long ago was this?
I don't know. Ask Will Sylvans. It was
You think there's like a small population of mermaids that are out there?
But anyway. Me and this little French boy, and they said don't swim in the lagoon after dark. Everybody's up at the bar, and so everybody's gonna go down. Everybody's kind of racing now. So me and him go down. Me and him get in the water. From a distance, you see something coming like a fucking missile, but it's going fast, and we both kind of stop. And then it turns and it jumps out of the water. And it's maybe at least 10, 12 feet long, man. And it do like this, and it look at both of us and go, whoo. The water was only about this deep. Didn't make a splash or nothing. And then me and him turned the fuck around. We running, and everybody's coming down there laughing, got their drinks in their hand. We're like, no, fuck that. And the little boy in French, and his mom is apologizing to me, saying he has a very vivid imagination. He said, no, bitch, listen. We saw a fish man, and it wasn't like a mermaid. Didn't look feminine at all.
Like a man.
A fucking man. A fucking dude who said, get the fuck out the pool. Basically, he was like, do you know Aquaman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
so
he didn't go, hey, get out the water.
Did it look like a fish person or did it look like a human being?
Came out.
Did it have scales?
It was kind of dark.
Dark like a dolphin?
No. But he had, the back of him was fish. The back of him was fish. His head was humanoid, eyes about so big. Then, if you Google it, the lagoons of Seychelles.
Okay.
And I ain't the first person to see some shit in them waters. And the guy who does the horseback riding, you can ride horses. And he said, how old are you? And I told him, he said, you're from America, right? I'm like, yeah. He said, so at this age, pretty much if you see a turtle and I tell you that's not a turtle, he says, you know it's a turtle. You're the age, you know what you saw. Right. He says, people pay a lot of money at this resort. He says, it's maybe not a good idea to go around going, I saw a mermaid. And he goes, he's saying how long his family has been fishing in these waters. He says, and he's heard some things. He says, I've heard some things like what you say. He said, I've never seen what you say you saw, but it's not the first time I heard that. And I said, thank you. But basically he was saying, now if you ask me to co-sign that shit, fuck you.
Right. But you're going
to be crazy by yourself, motherfucker.
So who told you not to talk about mermaids?
Nobody told me not to talk about mermaids.
You said that.
I just said that.
Oh.
Because I'm like, if y'all don't believe Dakota's bear.
You definitely won't believe the mermaid story. Well, I definitely believe the coat is bear.
Yeah, I got it from my outfit. It fleas and all kind of shit on it.
Tony Woods, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me know when your special comes out. We'll let everybody know.
Yeah,
all right. So there it is. He tells it in a little more detail in a podcast that he did, I don't know, like a few years before going on Rogan or something. I don't know, but I kind of believe him. What do you guys think? You believe him? Press 1 in the chat if you believe him, or 2 if you think he's full of shit. It's not like he, it doesn't, I don't know, just that, oh boy, I had a rough day. Okay. Swan boat procedures. Swan boat AI-19-KE containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description, altered effect. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow for the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank, possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Background. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the vote to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident. The poor swan did not want the swan, and he did not want to be in any freaking air helicopter.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find the prism?
So yeah, like the merman story. I don't know, like it's a casual kind of discussion. It's not even. It really doesn't seem over embellished. Besides the fact that it's a merman. That wasn't a good idea. Oh, here we go.
Shit! They're shadows. What the fuck? Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
Where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions link in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock line firebreaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Okay, so you have the connection again to Alan Wake 2, which we saw. We had the room 665, the neighbor of the beast.
Key. This should get us into the quarry.
BlackRock. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is compromised of blank density that nullifies all resonances with a range of blank-to-blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in the field has markedly slowed in recent years. Refer to blah 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 report. All right, I think we're good to go. We got incubator babies up in here. 3D printed incubator babies. Alright. BlackRock Corey.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
Oh, she's getting sucked in.
Even with all the horror, I'm happy.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the connection with BlackRock too, Neo Ace. Crossed my mind. It's definitely something to consider. Who's going to sleep? Okay, whoever's going to sleep, good night. I'm sorry. Might have missed it in the chat. Uh-oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is either. I mean, it does kind of, you know, imply it's part of the control structure to some extent, but nothing like the board or the oldest house or astral plane type thing. NSC. Sarcophagus container. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. One moment. The container provides a safe method of extraction of blanks, excess energy output, while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its blank from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it is rendered into a blank through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire Bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of blank's power, the occupant was restrained, and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Refer to blank for report. Blah, blah, blah for report. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I like what Knack says here. Knack says, a big part of my journey, saying to Fluffy, a big part of my journey was getting rid of any sense of God beyond my true essence. Connecting with my true self is what guides me now. And then Fluffy says, Knack, very interesting because that's the same process I went through. I had to clear all the cobwebs out of my mind. I had to unlearn everything I've been programmed to believe. 100%. Knack says to Fluffy, I'm still learning, but I don't believe in God, but I'm certain that consciousness is non-local. It continues on in some form or shifts or cycles after death for what is suffering energy. And Fluffy says, Nakam, then reevaluate the situation with a completely objective mind, or as you said, let my true self discern what's really going on. Yes, exactly. Same path, guys. All the same path. It's like Ryan too, right? It's just there's something about it. It's like you go beyond the God concept. Okay. That was strange. What the hell just... Oh, did I reset them? Oh, I'm so stupid. Did I really do that? What? What's going on here? Oh, I think I reset them by accident. Oh, that was so stupid. Wait, what the hell? Oh, yep, that's what I did. 1 minute, guys, sorry. Oh, that was so stupid. So which one do I have? I got the shatter and the grip. Speed. And this is rate of fire. The rate of fire. Okay. just do this. Alright, that's good. Alright, this is what the shot. Hold on. I'm gonna switch the gun out. Yeah, much better. Okay, cool. And we'll just save that. Oh shit. Quarry equipment orders. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. Okay. Alright. This black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made out of these damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. Alright, so something interesting like about this with the black rock thing, right? If you look around the realm, I guess it depends where you live, of course, but hold on, we're about to get harassed. Whoa, whoa, what the hell? Okay. Oh, I see. That frickin' thing. Go over here. We gotta check this out. But anyways, if you go around the realm, like you see all of the massive blocks, right? And monolithic structures. And a lot of times they look like these freaking blocks. They could be made of different material like granite or sandstone or whatever, right? But there's so many examples of this. So here we are in the game, and we're talking about how they're getting orders to make these rocks, these structures from the astral realm, and it happens on Earth too. Like, can't be a coincidence. It just seems way too convenient. Where is it? Oh. I want to blow shit up, but I guess I can't.
Not what I expected.
Granite was a big one. Hey, Eli. How you doing? I saw you in the chat earlier on the main channel. How you doing, brother? It's always been a while. Hope you're doing well, man. How's life treating you, Eli? You doing alright, man? Uh-oh. Come on. I don't think there's enough. Holy shit. I hate those things. Quarry operations. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned, and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes until I had to resort to literally blank. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. Oh, I got a little memory wipe, eh? My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. Refer to blah 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 report. You guys ready? There we go. Collect the black rock prism from the excavated seam.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Uh-oh, we got another... Oh, he is down there. Shit. Alright. Oh, okay, we'll go over here. We'll get out of here. Nice and easy. Hopefully. huh? Alright, what am I missing? Maybe this? This might work. Nope. Okay. Alright, so the door, or the elevator's over there. Oh, or maybe this. Holy shit! That scared the shit out of me. Alright, what? Alright, so we gotta bring him around. I remember this part. Two of them? Oh shit. That might not be good. Go, 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 go. I should have just... Why didn't I take the fast travel? Alright, so we gotta go to Central Executive. If there isn't... Is there one out here? Oh yeah, there's one across the hall. Teleporter. Yeah. It's over here. Thanks, Eli. Good enough? That's good. Yeah, wins and losses, right, brother?
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? He'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HRAs alone are proof Darling knew more than he let on.
I hope you can find some better energy and health, brother. I hear you.
Verbalize the hiss resonance like human hosts do.
Human hosts.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Dylan, the truth bomber, the poor MK Ultra victim.
All these references to Hedron? There's something we're missing.
Got anything else to say? Guess not.
Faden,
Find the disrupted organism vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Okay. Analysis of the threat of the Hiss threat, Part 3, confidential. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities ritual. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Yes. Yes. Ritualistic incantations. Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message? Yeah, an incantation, yes. We were able to record a first-hand... hold on. Hold on 1 minute. Beasts. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I missed. Sorry. One sec. Good girl. Well, I don't remember which one it's under, but... Anyways. Got the gist of it. Rituals propel the entities.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used black rock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives! So many combat applications! Slicing, stabbing, gouging. Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her.
This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here. Right? This place is a fortress. And with him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. They're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course.
We got this place up and running together, Emily. I should be going. Enjoy your data.
Oh, I will.
Alright, so let's see what we got here. We may call it a night, but let's just I got that. May play a little bit longer, maybe one more.
We have to figure this out. No one else is going to do it.
What do we got? Oh, find Dylan. That's a good one. A bit long. Okay, Doc. Might be able to do that one. Well, we can go to the hypnosis lab and then probably call it a night. And then we'll pick up on the main mission when we... Okay. Oh. Maybe... Do there. I do ketamine injections every like 7 or 8 weeks. Found them to be very helpful. Okay, Astral Plane exhibition was originally built for the astronauts, to use as training location. A place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Blank's behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to blah 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 report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity known as the astral spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. I think we saw this one, but we'll play it for the hell of it. I think it's about the astral plane.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
All right. What the entity feeds on. Alright, we already did this. Hold on. So, wrong area. Hypnosis lab. Damn. Oh shit. Oh. Damn. Oh yeah, there's an elevator down there, that's right. Alright. An elevator, is it over here? It's over here. It's over here. It's not active yet. What am I gonna do? Investigate. Let's go to Dr. Darling's office. That's what we can do. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants and the research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting a little tired of the tango. And where do these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. All right, Synchronicity and the Unseen Connections, a glimpse into the Paranatural. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable casualty, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wander at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce blank behavior. By the close of 1959, once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to blah 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 report. Alright. We'll head on up to Dr. Darling's office and then probably call it a night. Unless we get to the hypnosis lab. No, which is, I don't think it. There we go. Dimensional research. Okay.
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hadron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Yeah.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
All right. What else we got? Cubes everywhere. Darling's budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. You think that those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Just think what those additional resources could do. Anyways, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. Astral plane. Let's see. Examination of paranatural topics, the astral plane, and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhibited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by blank in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. It sounds scarily accurate, doesn't it? It really does. Alright, resonance theory. Utilization of paranatural elements. Resonance, it's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer the whole time? Again, makes a lot of sense. Alternative perspective, objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity, probably the hiss, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I'm allowed to access. Allowed to access, huh? In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. I would assume it's the hiss they're saying there. His work supposes these links are innate and, in fact, ingrained into the very blank of objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank, but had the connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? The board, maybe? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or hotline, the board, or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more, probably sinister? Why do we assume that this involvement by the board is a natural fact and then not something probably like more sinister or something along those lines? See, we got a report questioning whether the interactions are okay. Look at Dr. Darling, the legend. Absolute legend. Just for fun. Alright. I think that's it, right? Oh yeah, we got that. And we'll just hit that a few more times for fun. Okay, so 3 times of the June then. Alright. Same, Eli. Same hangout. Same good hangout with you, brother. Oh, that's right. Okay. The ashtray maze. This is a bit wild. Actually, it's, you know what? Let me see if I can save it. I don't think I can save it. It's a... Yeah, you know what? I should probably wait. I'm gonna... Okay, well, we're stuck in the maze anyways. Alright, so yeah, let me get to... We'll save that for next time, because that's a wild level. It's a lot of fun, too. And trippy as hell. Ashtray maze. Oh shit. Damn, man. Whoa. Yeah, nah, totally, right? Definitely feels like you're going through the Bardo realms. Such a good comparison, man. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong. Beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished a comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you called it. I filled them in the usual place. I filed them under the usual place. Under C for Carla, a handy mnemonic device, right? Aha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or even dinner. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we can get together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the best. Hubert. was the... All right, my friends, it's been fun, been real. Appreciate you all swinging by tonight, and look forward to catching up with you again soon for part 5, something like that. Part 5 will be next. So thanks again, and see you soon. All right, take care of yourselves. Don't work too hard. Take care, KM, Eli, Shib, Tried, Fluffy, Knack, and anyone else who's out there in the background still, or maybe catching the replay. Please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, and sharing this video if you don't mind. It'd be greatly appreciated. And take care, Ryan, and everybody else. We'll see y'all again soon, all right? Take care. Much love.